Not long ago, two subscribers suggested to make a pincushion. I keep my pins in a mint tin, and I also have a pincushion, but just a cushion, nothing special. So let's make one. Pins are really dangerous, and one thing I've realized I do all the time is to count them. I put 4 pins in and I'm taking off 4 pins. Do you do that, or is it only me? I'll be using felt to make the pincushion, and it is really versatile. You can make anything out of it. I also used it to make some sacks for Christmas presents, and they look adorable. I'll leave you the link here. And you can have anything really. I had a look on the internet and there are millions of ideas for everything, of course, but for pincushions as well. So I loved the pieces of cake and donuts because the pincushions look like the sprinkles, and then I also like the voodoo doll, and it's a bit scary. And of course the cactus. I'll be making a cactus because of course the pins will look like the prickles. I have some green, of course, although it's not a cactus green, but I didn't have any other. And I have some brown for the pot. And I also have some pom-poms to put on top. Really cute. Such a lovely scene to record. Of course, you can do the classic shape with the arm on the side because we're going to fill it in with some wadding. But I saw this one and it's really cute. It's like a rounded shape, it's sewn in the middle, it's quite cute and easy to make. So it's like a tooth shape, isn't it? And I also made the little one, the baby, to go beside it. And I'll be using my pinking scissors so it has that prickly shape. Because I said prickly, a hedgehog would have been nice as well. So I have my 6 pieces for the mummy and the 4 for the little guy. So now these are sewn in pairs all around. Anyways, you don't need to give it this shape if you don't like it. You can make it just rounded or taller even. And now that they're ready, you can of course trim the edges so they look a bit nicer. And now you have to put them one on top of the other and sew them right in the middle all together. And once we have this seam, what gives us is this really cool shape once we fill it in. Okay? So now let's fill it in. I'm using bits of wadding that I still have, and all the bits from cutting the felt I'm pushing inside, and of course all the little bits from the serger and all the little pieces of material you have around. That's really useful, as Wendy told me. I mean, I know this is huge, it's ridiculous, but isn't that cute? So now with the pot. I don't want the pot to be too high, so I'm going to make it only 4 centimeters high, and I'm going to make another strip of material of the felt in 2 centimeters, so it pretends to be like that top of the terracotta pots, something like that. And with my little pot made, felt is really easy to sew, and I didn't have any problems following the curve really carefully, and now it folded inside and that's it. So I'm going to sew the cactus to the bottom. All this wadding in the pot needs to be covered, so I'm going to cut a few strips of felt in the same color as the pot and then sew it down to the bottom with some pom-poms on top. And the pom-poms will be like the little pebbles you put, the little rocks, on your pot. And to finish it, I'm going to use some more pom-poms on top as the flowers. The cherry on top of the cake. And with a pin we can make sure it works. Of course, you don't have to make it as big as this. With the little one it will be more than enough for pins, but I thought it was fun to make a really big pincushion. I have to confess the bottom doesn't look very nice because I had to sew a lot by hand, all this soil and pebbles, and I left the knots on the outside until I realized I could lift them on the inside, and then I come down and all that. But I'll do it better next time, I'm sure. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, if you have plans to make one of these, if you have made one already, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And anyways, I leave you two links here, one for the Christmas sacks I made with felt, and then the other one with some pattern weights that will be useful as well for pincushions. They have a useful shape for that. See you around. And to finish them, I'm going to use some tom-toms.